DualRacer is a racing game about a person invited by the National Racing Committee to participate in a charity race. However, this race isn't intended to be done alone, and we get a chance to select a partner to join us. DualRacer was developed as part of Brackey's Game Jam 2021.1 on February 14, 2021. Here's a brief overview of its gameplay and how the audio was implemented into Unity using Wwise. To start, I'll briefly go over music. Each track has a simple implementation with an infinite loop in their individual music playlist containers. Then, we have a few simple paper SFX that helps with the transition between all the menus in the beginning of the game. As for the footsteps, it is a random container of multiple SFX that is looped utilizing a trigger rate transition. There is also a reverb effect placed onto the container. Then, we have a little bit of ambience in the city scene with a bit of wind, traffic sounds, and other bits of nature. It's a blend container with both sound SFX being panned to both the left and right using the speaker panner. The last SFXs are the car sounds for both the player and their opponents. It's a blend container with an idle engine and an acceleration sound. The blend track editor demonstrates how we transition from being in an idle position to being at our top speed. The car acceleration RTBC controls the transition from SFX to SFX and also raises the pitch as speed gets higher. The other car is treated the same way, except it has a slightly lower pitch and has an other car's attenuation on it for when the car gets away from the player. The last thing we have in Wwise is my auto ducking system in my SFX audio bus that briefly lowers the volume of the music bus whenever the paper sound plays. Now in Unity, we're starting in the main menu. On the main camera, there is a post event if not playing script. This is where we post the event to start the main menu music. However, we only want the music to play the first time that this menu is opened, otherwise there is a possibility of this music being played again and stacking on top of the first iteration of the music. Next, we have a few scripts that cycle through the letters that we receive from the National Racing Committee. Each time that we press a button, we will also post our event to play the paper sounds. However, in the last menu before going to the main city scene, we are going to stop the main menu music and start the city music along with the ambience. Now inside of the city scene, we have a player to interact with. Inside of the player's movement scripts, we have a play movement audio function where we check to see if the player is moving, and if they are, then play the footstep event. If they aren't, then stop the footsteps. Next, if we select one of these transparent boxes, we will get the chance to select a partner to race with. Each is equipped with a script to transition to the next screen to select whether we want that partner or if we want to keep looking. In either case, we ensure that the footsteps stop, regardless if they are playing or not. Then when we transition to the race, we make sure to stop any audio that was playing from the city scene and play the race music. Finally, the last thing is the actual race and how we handle the car sounds and car acceleration RTBC. Inside of our car is a race movement script. This contains a variable that is calculating the velocity of the car, so we can conveniently use this to set our acceleration RTBC. The same thing is done with the opponent car in the waypoint script.